Good morning, fellow YouTubers. I wanted to show you today, remember whenever I clipped all of the bottoms off of my philodendron to get it outside? I always do it at the beginning of winter when I put it in, then again when I get ready to bring it out because it gets so long. And I wanted to show you guys not to be scared to clip them. And the reason being is everywhere, every stem that you clip will start a new end. See, like this one see where I cut it here? This one started a new end. See where I clipped it here? This one's starting a new end. Clipped, new end. So every one of them will start a new end on them. See how right here where I clipped it? And this starting a new strand on it. So you don't have to be scared to clip these things because they will come right back out of it. Every one of them. See where I clipped that one? New stem started. It's a little bit cooler morning. We had some clouds come in and some little, oh my gosh, a cool breeze. Oh, that feels good. But anyway, I thought I'd get this done before it got too hot because the sun is kind of in and out. But today we're going to be doing blooming tea. I've never tried it, but we're going to try it. So what I'm going to do, let me get this set up and I'll be right back. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the blooming flower tea. These come in little they come in little baggies like this, whatever tea you want. And this says tea bloom, and this is green tea, eternal love. Green tea flower, eternal love. Man, I tell you what, that wind feels so good. Finally. Anyway, when you're doing these, you just want to put your little pod right in the bottom. Now, or hot water, do not pour boiling water over this because it will turn your flower brown. It will not work. So if your water goes to boiling, let it set for a couple of minutes before you use it. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is do this, and then I will speed up the video so you don't have to watch it because it takes about 5 to 8 minutes for it to bloom. So let's see how long it takes. I've never tried this tea before, never had it before, so I'm hoping I like it. Alright, so let's just keep an eye on it and watch what it does. And as it unblooms, trying to scoot it back a little so you can see it better. Isn't that pretty? Man, that breeze feels good. Alright, so we're gonna give it a try here and see how it tastes. If I don't kill everything. Alright, we're going to give it a try here and see how it tastes. So, green tea. Ow, very hot green tea. Man, that flower is pretty. Let's just hope it tastes as good as it looks. Ooh, that is good. You can certainly smell the flowers in it. Alright, we're going to try it with a teaspoon of sugar. I do have some days that I like just regular tea. No sugar, no nothing, but it depends on what the tea tastes like. And this has very strong green tea taste and very strong flower taste. So I take all of my hummingbird feeders in at nighttime because the day out here is so hot that sometimes the feed in the feeders get so hot the birds can't drink it. So what I do is I take them in at nighttime once it turns dark, and I set them in my refrigerator and they chill overnight. Then I hang them back out in the morning and the birds go wild over them. When I first brought them out this morning, I bet there was probably, I got one out and I went back to get the other two. When I come back out, there was probably 16 birds on one feeder. They wanted that nice chill. But the flowers and stuff has come up again in my flower beds, but I'm having to watch them really, really close because it's still so hot. We hit 110 again yesterday, and I think we're only supposed to hit like 97 or 98 today because it's kind of cloudy and we have a light breeze. The sun's still out. If you look behind me, the sun is still out full blast, but at least today we have a little bit of a breeze. And then tomorrow we're back into a warning for a heat wave again. And I was looking at the weather and no sign of rain for another 9 to 10 days, not one drop. So instead of, as soon as the sun hits those flower beds and stuff, it just dries them up like that. And one of my flower beds around there, I put mulch on it, and the mulch, just the water below the mulch got so hot that it just cooked the plants. So putting mulch around it didn't help any. So I'm just gonna have to fight through it, but you know, I'll get what I get. It's the good Lord's intention. I'll get what I get, which probably not going to be anything from the garden. One of my friends came over yesterday and he said, "Man, your garden looks awful." And I said, "I know, you don't have to keep reminding me." He said, "That sun has really stunted the growth of your plants." And I said, no it didn't. That's the third planting of those plants. I've had to plant them 3 different times, and as hot as it is, they're just not growing very fast. And we've had no rain or anything, so, you know. Alright, let's try the tea with sugar. Much better. That is really good. Now, with these flowering teas, you can save the flower because you can make up to 2 more pots with that one flower. Or that's what the package says. I'd never even heard of them until Sonny bought this for me, and then I saw the flowering tea things in there, and I got online, read up about it, and they were just amazing, and I thought, wow, I gotta have to at least try it. But the tea seems to be really good, but these flower pods are really expensive. I was looking for them, and they for 12 of them it's $33. I can't afford it, but you know, man, I'll tell you what, with the price of everything, I had to let a lot of stuff go this month so I can pay off and pay up some of my most expensive and some of my stuff that is behind. And I went and bought groceries. I think I bought $70 worth, come out with 2 little small bags. And, you know, usually I spend $70 a week to a week and a half for groceries. And now I'm having to spend $70 to try to buy enough to last me for 4 weeks at a time. And it's crazy. It's almost impossible. But let's just put it like this. I'm going on a diet whether I want to or not. But this is why it is so important to grow your own food, to can your own food. I mean, I still have a lot of canned tomatoes and pickles and stuff like that that I canned year before last. So, you know, and I stock up on brown beans and rice and all of that stuff and vacuum seal and put them back. So I won't starve to death. If I have to live on brown beans and rice, I'll do it. But it's getting harder and harder and harder. And yesterday I had to go have my car re-inspected, which I had to drive 30 miles to get that done. Then I had to go buy new tags and everything. All that money came out of my grocery money. So, man. And you just can't go to the food banks because all the unregistered immigrants, they've hit the food banks so much that the food banks are out of food all the time. There's a line of 100 to 200 before they even open of a morning up there. You know, I have faith in God that He is putting me through a time right now. He's making it really rough for me to see if I can handle it. So, and I know He's not going to do anything to me that's going to harm me, but He's testing me to see just how strong I am. And you know, one thing for sure, if I run completely out of food, I can probably live about a month without eating. I just eat up my own body here. I'll be all right for about a month. Oh man. The sad thing is most of this weight gain is all water because of my lymphedema. When I had thyroid cancer, all of that. That's how I got lymphedema, is when I got thyroid cancer. And they went in, and the treatment that they gave me to kill my thyroid completely out killed some other things, and that's why I get really bad lymphedema. And now my body just wants to hold every drop of water I put in there. It doesn't want to come out. So most of my weight is mostly water. So, but I have lost about 40 pounds in the last 3 to 4 months. I've lost about 40 pounds. But I want to thank Sonny for the teapot. It's a nice little 5-cup teapot. I mean, don't really need to get so fancy just for a cup of tea, but I appreciate it. And I appreciate that he thought about me. Guys, I will talk to you later.